Where's Giffa? I've just read my first book and want to tell him. Were words what were never heard by me on the door up Triffids. More common were, it's Giffa, deck him. In my 652 street fight career as a bouncer, I never lost a rook, and I ain't about to lose this one. I'm announcing my candidacy for Mayor of Toy Town. I've no experience of running a large organisation, no education, but what I have got is celebrity. I'm Lightning Pete Giffa, star of Super Hard Bastards. That makes me perfectly qualified to hold power. I'm in no way doing this out of ego or to monetize my local fame. There are problems up Toy Town what only I can solve. We're trapped in the matrix. The mayor has failed. The people of Toy Town are under attack from shadowy forces no one can see and they ain't gonna name. It's time for people like me, what have been on telly twice, to step up. Toy Town can be whatever we want Toy Town to be. It's my vision. Go on, close your peepers, do it now. Picture, imagine Toy Town being brilliant. Lightning, people gab. What about crime? There's criminals. What are you going to do? Arrest them. As Mayor of Toy Town, I will invest heavily in police. All criminals, except any criminals what are close personal friends of mine, will be nicked for profit and banged up. To facilitate this, I will recruit an extra 50,000 police officers. There are 50,000 people resident in Toy Town. You will all get a police officer each. The officer will be trained to monitor you and arrest you the moment you do anything illegal. Any Toy Town resident that is himself a police officer will also be given their own personal police officer, thus making crime impossible. We've lost our respect, didn't we? As Mayor of Toy Town, I will make sure everyone respects our town and respects you. Do you remember that time Toy Town were voted most violent town in the UK? Do you remember that minibus we hired to go and batter every other town on the shortlist? Remember that legendary round trip of some 800 mile? It's still legendary. We had respect. We can get it back. There is at present a teenage haircut epidemic. Teenagers up Toy Town spend an average 67 minutes a day arranging and rearranging their hair. Time what could be better spent serving the community with heavy manual labour or helping old people cross roads. As Mayor of Toy Town, I will empower an army of old people to stand roadside before and after school. Teenagers will help old people cross roads. As they do this, old people will talk to the teenagers about the war. I don't mean World War One, the American Civil War, 1861, 1865, or the Russo-Japanese War, 1904-05. I mean the global conflict, 1939 to 45. Though arguable, it never became global till 1941, when Germany invaded Russia, Japan tried to chin America. Until then, we stood alone, with only the world's largest ever empire to back us up. It's a well known fact. Up Toy Town, during the war, our community were united. There were no arguments. There were no fights. No one got robbed or murdered. There were no expressions of disquiet about anything ever. I've heard these politicians saying giving every weirdo in the world access to children through the smartphone in their pocket is the problem. They're wrong. All teenagers need is positivity. As Mayor of Toy Town, I will be relentlessly positive. I've never had a thought I didn't want them all cerebral. If such a thought entered me bonce uninvited, let me tell you that thought would be very, very sorry immediate. All teenagers need is discipline, even the ones what already read books and go to school. Until they're old enough to join the army and get proper weapons, all teenagers up Toy Town will attend a weekly online lecture with me about the power of relentless positivity. As Mayor of Toy Town, I will go straight up Toy Town Bank. I'll find the bloke in specs what runs it and I'll tell him straight. Give me the money to make Toy Town brilliant. I'm Lightning Pete Giffa. You know who I am and what I'll do if you don't.